Hey Capricorn, this is your February 2019 monthly reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of your other readings that come out. I do dailies and weeklies, so that is definitely a reason to subscribe. Alright Capricorn, let's get to it and see what is happening for your February 2019. Again, I'll be using my Vice Versa Tarot for those of you that are familiar with my channel. All right. What is Capricorn? Where is Capricorn for 2019? What is their focus? Their recent past? Obstacles, advice, and outcome. Please and thank you. Capricorn, February 2019. Please and thank you. All right, Capricorn, this is your energy, your focus, your recent past. It's funny, Leo just got this card. An obstacle, advice, and outcome. All right, Capricorn, you have quite a bit of major arcana here, so you got some stuff going on. Some major stuff. All right, let's see what the Heal Yourself card is for you for February 2019 for Capricorn. Please and thank you. What is Capricorn? What message do you have for Capricorn for February 2019? Please and thank you. Rejection. Yep, that's kind of going in with these cards right here. All right, Capricorn. So your energy right now is something is dying. Not really you or anyone, literally, of course. Just something in your life is coming to an end. It could be a cycle. It could be a relationship. It could be something. It could be a job. You do have the Queen of Pentacles here, so it could be a job, it could be a relationship, but something is definitely ending. It's coming to an end, and it could be that you or someone else in this is a little scared of it. They're not really wanting to let go of it because this is your focus right now. So you're really focused on these cups that have spilled over, and it's over, it's ending, it's over and done with, but someone's kind of clinging to it, not really sure, just kind of scared, even though I get that it needs to end because this is obviously a major arcana, so it's what's ending needed to be in your life, but now it has served its purpose and it's time for you to move on. And I get that you will move on, but right now you're really focused on these cups that have spilled over. Your recent past is that you had stability. You had, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. You felt resourceful. You just really had this material stability, and it may be that you don't have that anymore. That's what's ending, and that's what's worrying you. That's why you're scared to let go of whatever's in these cups, because you liked how you felt when you had it. You just felt stable, you felt resourceful, you felt like responsible. You felt really good about yourself in the material world, with things of that nature. But an obstacle is that you have here is the Emperor. And so you might be having trouble with leadership, either finding your own leadership within yourself, like kind of, finding the leader in you to help you get out of this, or really planning. I mean, when I see this card, I just really see strategic planning. So you might be having a hard time planning right now because you know this is ending. You don't really want it to, so you're like you're trying to figure out how to plan ahead, plan for your future, but you have no idea what that looks like anymore because how it's always looked before doesn't look like that anymore. And your advice is, let's see, that's the Sun card, which is, like I said, major shifts because you have like 3 major arcanas. So the advice here is to just find what makes you happy. Like, try to look and see what makes you happy. And like this card does normally talk about, like, if it was this side, it might be more financial happiness or material happiness, success and that type of thing. But I get on this side, Night's Falling, I get that you really kind of need to find your joy, find what makes you happy. Not necessarily financially, but emotionally. These 2 cups that you still have, do they make you happy? If they do, you need to focus on those. You need to focus on filling those up and, making those work for you because these 3 that fell down aren't. So really, this is just really finding what makes you happy, what really gives you joy, not necessarily material, but emotionally. And your potential outcome is the Queen of Cups, and she's, we see the back of her. So she's kind of, she's really just kind of like cut off. She's like, you got a barrier between her and you. But she's looking forward, and the cups is emotions. And so I get that she's like kind of trying to not wade through her emotions, but like just get a handle on them and, deal with her emotions right now so she can move forward. I mean, this really is an emotional time I'm getting, even though, you don't really have, you only have, 2 cup cards here, but that one is emotional. So I'm getting that you're just really figuring out what is working, what your life is going to look like moving forward, what's going to bring you happiness moving forward. How do you plan for that? Because you don't know what that looks like because you haven't had to. You've always had these 3 cups over here, so you planned with those going forward. And you don't have them anymore, so you're trying to figure out how to plan with the 2 you have, even though you're not really focused on them. You're focused on what you lost. Okay, so your Heal Yourself card is rejection. So you might be feeling rejected right now, or you might be scared of rejection. Like this, this ending could have like really knocked you off knocked your confidence down a little bit. So you're worried about being rejected. So really just try and figure out why you have that worry. Maybe journal about it. Is this that ended really rejected? Were you rejected, or are you rejecting something else? I'm getting that you're holding on to it. And you need to kind of dive deep into that and see why you're holding on to it, because it's not really serving you anymore. So instead of you being feeling rejected, you should be rejecting this, staying with you, because it's no longer serving you, and it's creating a lot of fear and anxiety, because you're kind of bringing that rejection that you felt from this into the future, and you don't want to do that. You want to move forward and not have that kind of fear, because then you'll just kind of be drawing that back to you, and you won't really be able to find your joy, because you'll always be scared of being rejected. So just really work on that. If you meditate on that. Like, how can I get over this fear of rejection? Why am I feeling rejected? And stuff like that. And just really work through that for this month, because it's going to help you moving forward, deal with your emotions and find what really makes you happy. All right, Capricorn, that is your February 2019 reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.